Celebrating dads and grads. As we know, Father's Day is coming up. Is it the 21st, I believe, of June is Father's Day. And then a lot of kids are graduating right now. I know Danny's out of, he's going to high school next year, so he gets out. Do you believe it? He gets out on Tuesday. I was just talking with Leah, and Victoria is going to be moving on. Everybody's growing up on us, so if you want to get great gifts, this is the show to do it. I have to tell you, I have a real soft spot for the Kettle phone, for the Crosley phone. I actually own a wall mount version of this phone in chrome, and every time somebody comes to my house, they're like, that is awesome. Where did you get that cool phone? It's kind of our retro throwback phone, but what's neat is you've got that great retro look, but you have a lot of the modern features that you want in a phone, and it's, yes, a very working, perfect phone. Let me show you your choice in colors first before Lori comes out. So this is the one that I own only. Like I said, I own the wall version, but it comes in chrome. This is that red, which is like, this is like, I would say, let's call it maybe 20s or 30s lipstick red right there, okay? And then it comes in this kind of a jet, sort of a black color, which is awesome as well. You've got, instead of a rotary, it has the rotary look, but these are all push button. It's got call waiting, all that great stuff built into it too, all the updated features. This original model was actually introduced back in the 30s, and now it is back, and it is all the rage. If you want your phone, it's free shipping. Another great gift for Dad for Father's Day. I'd love to get one of these things. Anyway, Lori Leland, get out here.
Hi, I've missed you.
Love of my life. I've not seen it in so long.
I know. Luckily, I got my autograph. I had a question about the hat you were wearing. It doesn't look like
it's my house hat. I like to wear that around the house.
It looks like a halo, like you're an angel.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Although we know better. Right. But anyway, don't you love the phone?
Yeah. This is the one that I have, and I love the look of these phones. And you know what's so neat is that, just like with our phonograph that's coming up in just about a record player.
From Crosley.
This is stuff that everybody thinks is cool again. It's retro stuff.
Everything old is new again.
With the Crosley, he's like, that's the coolest record player ever. I didn't even know how they worked. I mean, retro
is back. People love what's old is new. I mean, this is an awesome period correct replica of a 1937 desk phone. This is actually a style that lasted and endured through World War II, because, you know, a lot of the resources were not being put into styling at that time. They were going towards the war effort. This was introduced by Crosley in 1937, the original, designed by Henry Dreyfuss. It is the first to include a bell in the base, and it was used throughout World War II, which is amazing. So if you remember these days where you have that beautiful desk phone, but you don't want to have to ever rely on an antique, you want the new modern conveniences and modern features, this Kettle phone, the 302 model, is awesome to get home. You got that push button technology, so it looks like the rotary fashion dial, but you just press, so it makes it so much easier to use.
That chrome is awesome.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, I love the chrome.
It is gorgeous. It says it's a brush chrome, but it looks like a polished chrome to me. I think it's
beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. You got your flash and read dial, your toner, your tone or your pulse, your ringer volume on or off, your earpiece volume control. The ringer on this sounds incredible, and the colors one more time. I just want you to see that stunning matte black. Oh, listen, we're getting a phone call. Matte black, rich red, and that gorgeous chrome. Listen to the way it rings.
That's the best.
Do you love that?
I feel like
I want to answer that phone.
I should be
like, phone I want to answer.
I feel like Clark Kent or Jimmy Olsen. I should be answering, you know, like I'm working at the paper.
You're in the newsroom, right? I love it. Hello. Oh my gosh, and the sound quality. Hi, Annie. Okay, thanks for calling.
It's the Daily Planet calling.
Right, bye-bye, the Daily Planet. I mean, I love this. So that cool retro look.
This is like
beautiful, sophisticated styling.
This is the bat phone.
It is the bat phone.
I think I have Adam West on the phone right now.
I think he is on the phone.
And Burt Ward is there as well.
How elegant, right? It does. It reminds you of all of those guys and all of the features. So like I said, modern, updated conveniences, but with the cool style. And I love, love, love that this was that World War II, era phone that lasted and endured, for a very, very long time.
Little girl would love to have this. If you got like Victoria, like Leah's little girl, she'd probably love to have a red phone in the room.
Absolutely.
But even if it's just on Dad's desk, how cool would it be to have like the bat phone on Dad's desk or
major
the cool
conversation piece.
Yeah, I mean, it would be so great. Here's what I'll tell you, that this is brand new. This is a new phone. We have never had this before. All we got in was 650. So, Jared, which is the most popular right now? Because I know they're going, I bet it's Chrome.
The Chrome.
Yeah, Chrome is the most popular. I'm going to just give you a little spin, and I'll show you how great it looks.
Look how pretty
so
that
you
is.
sit this right up, and it just connects. Like, there's your little connection, like an ordinary phone. It's cool for that.
And we're including the cable.
A lot of us only have one phone, one house phone left in the house.
Right.
So it's ideal if you can add a little bit of a decorative touch to it, and that's what I love about this. I get more comments on my Chrome phone in my kitchen, because it just hangs on the wall in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I have every other phone is turned off. The only one that rings is the phone in the kitchen.
Oh, I love
the Chrome phone, because it's I've got it turned down, and it has that ring.
Oh, see, I love that ring, that old school ring. So think about this. Great to sit on the desk in Dad's office. An amazing conversation starter if you love to entertain. This is that unbelievable old school look, old world look that really still endures to this day with the sophistication, that beautiful rich styling. Let me show you some of the modern up-to-date features. So this looks like a rotary dial, but these are all push buttons, so this is very easy to use. I'm just going to flip it over here for you real quick and show you. You've got your ringer controls on or off. So as you go to bed at night, if you want to flip that off, you can turn off your ringer. You have your tone or your pulse that you can select from, and you have your low or your high volume. So I'm going to turn my volume to high now in case we get another phone call. It's so that you can hear how nice and loud this ringer is. Love the sophisticated look to this. Now there is this very kind of rugged, almost lip to it. This was actually called the cow's hoof styling back in the day, way back in the 30s, because it had kind of that reminiscent look to a cow's hoof, kind of with that little edge and ledge to it. And keep in mind, these were cast in metal way back when they were being manufactured, and then they went to a hard plastic because, again, during World War II, a lot of the resources were being funneled and directed into the war efforts. But what an amazing, cool phone that you're going to be able to get those conversations started with in your household, in your home. I love that. You're right. The ring on this.
The Chief's calling again. The Chief.
The Chief.
It could be like any 60s or 50s or 60s show.
I got a scoop.
These kind of, it's awesome.
Hello?
All right, I got 600 remaining.
Love this.
Oh, it's
and
actually.
It sounds so clear too.
It sounds just like Adam West on the phone.
It does sound like Adam West.
He would be calling on the red phone, though. Right?
He would be calling on the red
Jared's
phone.
doing his Adam West impression right now.
Is he doing it? I wish he was out here right now.
He actually does sound a lot like Adam West.
I think everyone
looks a
would
lot
really
like Adam
appreciate
West,
that.
too.
He does.
But anyway, listen.
Superhero.
We've got 600 remaining for everybody in the country. The most limited and the most popular is the chrome, followed by the red and then the black. So if you've got a grad or if you are looking for great gifts for Dad, and this price, by the way, is $10 off our regular price. It's not cheap to ship because it's pretty substantial. It weighs a little bit.
It's weighty.
And it's on FlexPay for $24.98. So if you want to get something, Dad, that maybe he never thought he would have, I'd love to get a phone like. I didn't even know they made phones like this
1937 replica, and this is one of those replica that has really, really great detailing that looks a lot like the actual one in the day. Did you notice on the dial it says please wait?
Isn't it weird to watch somebody holding a phone like this? Like we're also used to having our cell phones in our hands.
I know, right?
This actually feels nice.
It does. It feels.
I feel more like I'm worth more now.
It is a high-end experience. It definitely is a high-end.
It's funny, too, and if your kids saw you with this right now, they'd be like, what's he doing?
What is that? What's going on with
this? And you remember how these old phones kind of cradle your face a little bit?
They
kind of
fit so well.
Look, you gave you a place to rest.
Yeah, you can do the ear tuck thing, and it's so super comfortable. And then call waiting. If you have call waiting on this, you can just touch your button right here, and you'll switch over to your other call. Don't you love that it says 0 for operator? How cute is that?
I know.
Look at how it says here, wait for the dial tone. All of those great buttons. It looks like a rotary dial, but these are push buttons. So push button convenience and ease with the technology that's built right in. Don't you love the fact that when you hung up a phone that was like, you had the little hang up, you knew you were hanging up. No one's still listening,
or if
and you're not pushing the button on your cell phone. Like, you knew you hung up the phone.
You could really be angry at somebody, too, right? Oh, yeah? Well, go to... Can't do that with my cell phone, can I?
It's funny because one of our reviewers...
What, am I going to be like, oh, yeah?
One of our reviewers on the payphone, we've got the Crosley payphone that we offer here too. She said, I love it because when I hang up on people, they know I'm hanging up on them.
Exactly right.
I thought that was very funny.
Dad sometimes needs to do that.
Sometimes you just need to put an explanation point at the end of the
Young man, you get home right now.
That's right. You are not allowed to break curfew tonight.
Not that I've ever heard that before. Couldn't find me. That was the problem.
That is the problem.
He could find me. He could call me. But anyway, it's a lot of fun, and it's something, honestly, though, if you put this in a box for Dad, it comes in a nice box, but Dad opens it up, he'll be like, that's awesome. I'm going to put that on my desk, or I'm going to bring that to work, because I'll guarantee at work, do people even have phones that, like, I guess we have phones at our desks.
Yeah, of course.
We never use them.
Landline. You want a really cool, great phone.
But you know what? Ours are more like 90s phones, which are not kind of lame.
This is
really cool. I wish we had more time on it. I have 400 left with everybody online. Very popular in this show, and people are looking for lots of great fun gifts, and that's what these are.
Unique.
But this one is really working.
Really
so this has all the features of a regular phone, but it also has that old sort of retro throwback. Speaking of retro throwback, we've got the turntable coming up. That's the best price I've ever seen on this turntable, and that we have coming up. It also plays your CDs, it plays your cassettes,
and digitizes.
Very, very cool. Yeah, so you can take all that music and save it on your computer.
You can.
Love that.